Hello Power Rangers Lightning Collection fans, and welcome back to Lightning Storm, the series where lightning always strikes twice as we talk about everything that has happened in the past week for the Power Rangers Lightning Collection. What really did happen this past week, there was really not much of anything to talk about, but there's a couple little things we have to discuss and a couple of other little things that I'm going to throw in there as well, because it's already going to be a short one. So let's go ahead and do it, and get right on into it. So both of the stories for this week revolve around Hasbro Pulse, one for the US and one for the UK. So starting with Hasbro Pulse US, Wave 11, it's just in stock. So, of course, originally Wave 11 was listed at a September 1st, 2022 release date on pretty much any major online retailer. That was never going to be the case, and of course it wasn't, because the Wave started to be found in stores as recent as February, and people have been finding it more and more frequently now, of course, with the whole Lunar Wolf problems and everything. We've definitely been talking about sightings of Wave 11 on the show for quite a while. So it was only a matter of time that online retailers would start getting some of them. Of course, we had some ship out from Dorkside Toys a couple weeks ago, but that was really only like half the wave. But basically, Hasbro Pulse sent out little emails earlier this week. They were like, hey, in the next couple of days, we're going to charge you for these, be prepared for that. They're going to ship earlier than expected. And then on April 28th, they went up in stock, or they said the little thing that was like, they'll be in stock on April 28th. It actually ended up being like April 29th. But they did. So Wave 11 is currently in stock on Hasbro Pulse, all four of them. And what's nice is that they're all listed at the $22.99 price point instead of the $24.99 price point, which is what like Amazon has already adjusted them up to, and other retailers have already adjusted them up to. So it's kind of nice to see that these are still at the $22.99. Of course, that would not be the case going forward, especially with Wave 12. Now, this is exciting, of course, if you haven't been able to find Wave 11 in stores, but it's also a little bit daunting because of the fact that Lunar Wolf is in stock, and there's absolutely no way of knowing if you're going to get a 5-stripe white boot, a 6-stripe white boot, or the correct 6-stripe silver boot version of him. There's really no way of knowing. You just kind of basically have to take a gamble on that and order it and see what happens. So that I can definitely see is a little nerve-wracking for that. But basically, what's interesting about this, though, is that historically, kind of, the more frequent a wave becomes sort of saturated into the wild, we get the next wave revealed or even released. So we're definitely in the time frame for Wave 12 to start popping up somewhere, or, be officially announced by Hasbro. Because basically at this point it could happen at any time. So Wave 11 has, I wouldn't say Wave 11 has hit peak saturation. Wave 10 definitely has. But Wave 11, now that it's available on Pulse, I'm sure Amazon's probably going to get it very soon. A lot sooner than September. They're probably gonna like list Wave 12 for like September, even though even that will be out before September. So the September release date was always completely ridiculous. But here we are. So basically, I really think we're kind of in the time frame of being able to see Wave 12 at any point now. So hopefully we don't get another Fan First event. I don't think they should ever have one again after what they did a couple weeks ago. So maybe it could just be a social media drop. That's all I really want them to do from now on. But yeah, there's that. So Wave 11 is out on Hasbro Pulse, and those will all be linked in the description below if you'd like to pick them up. And good luck to anybody ordering Lunar Wolf on there. I hope you guys get the version of it that you actually want to get. And next up, moving over to Hasbro Pulse UK. So usually when we get those emails that are like, this item's date has changed, it's usually delaying it. Sometimes it's, moving it up, like we just saw with Wave 11 in the US. Now, a lot of times whenever it's the email that's moving it up, it's usually moving it up to be like within a week or so of the emails. Not this time. So basically, they have moved the release date of the Drakkon Helmet, which is a GameStop exclusive in the United States. They've moved it from a December 1st release date to an August 1st release date on Hasbro Pulse UK. So this is not taking effect over here as far as I'm aware, or even at GameStop or anything like that. But this makes more sense. The December release date for this helmet was always a lot further than I ever would have expected it. I'm expecting the Drakkon Helmet and the Color Swap 2-pack to come out sometime in the middle or even the beginning of the summer. I think we're only a couple months away from seeing those, and not like a lot of months away. So I definitely think the Drakkon Helmet will come out probably around that August time. Even if we see it in July, I wouldn't be surprised, either in the UK or in the US. But just keep that in mind that if you're in the UK, it might definitely come out earlier than December, and it's probably going to come out earlier than December here in the United States. And since it is such an expensive helmet, it's the most expensive helmet we've had so far, being $132.99, at least in the US. You're definitely going to want to save for this because it definitely could come out earlier than you might have been expecting. Alright, next up we have a deal to talk about, and I think this deal, I hope it will be still active by the time this episode comes out. If not, I will just cut this out. But basically, the Psycho Silver and In Space Blue 2-pack is currently at like 28 something on Amazon right now, which is like nearly $10, $11 off of its retail price, or even with the new price, it's like almost $15 off. So definitely a really good deal for this, this 2-pack. I love this 2-pack a lot. It's been one of my favorite releases in the Lightning Collection, though I definitely get why it's not as sought after anymore, because of the fact that In Space Blue already has the standalone release with the Galaxy Glider, and that's pretty new. So really this 2-pack is only if you don't care about getting the glider, or if you just really want Psycho Silver. I thought it was a great 2-pack, and I highly recommend it, but yeah, it's a good deal nonetheless. Maybe if you already got the glider and you just really wanted Psycho Silver or something like that, or you want more than one In Space Blue to recreate 5 of a kind, which is what the 2-pack is referencing anyway, maybe there's that, but I just thought it was a pretty good deal, and I wanted to share it with you guys, and it'll be linked in the description below. So before I wrap it up this week, I wanted to plug 2 Power Rangers community related things that I saw. One Lightning Collection related, one that could be Lightning Collection related, depending on what you want to do with it if you'd like to participate. So first up, my friends over at ProRanger.com, or ProRanger on Twitter, are currently giving away a Tyrannosaurus Sentry figure on their Twitter page. So right now they have that available if you like, follow, and retweet the post, and it closes tomorrow, May 1st, and it is only available for US, UK, and Canadian fans of Power Rangers. So this is a really cool opportunity because, of course, the Tyrannosaurus Sentry just does not exist here. It's a really cool figure, and here's a little shameless plug. I did review it this past week, so if you guys would like to take a look at the figure and then enter this giveaway for it, hey, there's that. So they probably saw the card pop up at some point. But it's really awesome that they are helping people possibly get one of these figures, and I just figured I might as well plug it here, because it is obviously Lightning Collection related, and this is definitely a hard figure for people to get. So that'll be linked in the description below, and a reminder that it ends tomorrow on their Twitter page. And then the other fandom-related thing that I wanted to plug before this episode was over was this little cool project that my friend Adam on Twitter is putting together that I'm going to be participating in, and I want to give all you guys the chance to participate in it as well. So this is a really cool thing that he thought of, where he said, you might be feeling a little disillusioned about Power Rangers lately. Here's how we remind ourselves and show others what we love about it. So basically, he's putting together this little idea, this little hashtag called #ILovePowerRangers for all of us to post on Tuesday, May 3rd, why we love Power Rangers. So basically the idea for this is either on a YouTube channel or on a Twitter page or wherever you use your social media, want to, express your thoughts on this hashtag. Basically give your top 3 reasons as to why you enjoy Power Rangers, add pictures or film a short video, less than a minute, and use the hashtag #ILovePowerRangers, and of course tag Hasbro and Power Rangers in your post. So I will be participating in this on, of course, my YouTube channel and on my Twitter. I'm just going to post the same video on both of them. And I wanted to make sure that you guys knew about this before it happened. So if you guys wanted to participate on your own YouTube channels or on your own Twitter pages or wherever you want to do it on, even, of course, Instagram would work too. Just figured, this is a really cool thing that Adam put together. We've definitely had a lot of chaos with Power Rangers recently, and I think this is a really cool idea. I think it's a really good idea to kind of just everybody take a step back and go, why do we love this so much? After all of the chaos that's been happening, I think it would be a nice little thing to see and just kind of bring some positivity to things, of everything going on. So it'd be really nice. So thank you, Adam, for putting this together. Thank you for inviting me to participate in it, and of course inviting everybody to participate in it. I can't wait to see how it goes on Tuesday, May 3rd. Well, that's going to do it for this week's episode of Lightning Storm. Of course, until next time, I would love to hear what you guys have to say down in the comments below about anything I talked about this week. I also want to give a big shout out to the G.I. Joe team on the Hasbro Pulse or whatever YouTube channel this week, because they had a Fan First Tuesday event, and they killed it. I thought it was great. I love how they addressed the shipping problems and told us exactly how many figures they were going to reveal. It was just really good. It was a really cool stream, and I'm not even that big of a G.I. Joe fan whatsoever, but I just wanted to shout that out before I left. And like I said, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, and until next time, you guys can follow me on Twitter at LiveRangerKey or at LightningTwigPR, and I'll see you all in Lightning Storm, the series where lightning always strikes twice.